Hey everyone, welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. I'm Nev. If you are a returning viewer and subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back for another pick a card reading with me. And if you are new, then welcome to the channel. It's lovely to have you here. So today we're doing, what or who is on its way towards you in love. So we've got our three piles. We're going to just take a look at those in a moment. But I just want to say, to remind you, it is a general reading, so just take whatever feels right to you. If it doesn't feel right, then it might not be for you. It might be for somebody else. And it is timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. But let's get straight to our three piles. See you soon. Okay guys, so these are our three piles. We've got pile number one, which is the Storyteller archetype card. That is pile number one, with the little white calcite here. Just show you that there. And then pile number two, which is the Rebel archetype. Pile number two with the red jasper stone. See that there. And then pile number three, which is the Pioneer archetype. And this little pink stone that I've got here. It's like a little pink bead, really. And those are the three piles. So just take a moment, use your intuition, go for the one that you feel right, that feels, you feel drawn to. There might be more than one pile, which is absolutely fine. And yeah, let's get straight to our reading. See you soon. Hey pile number one, and welcome back to our reading. So today we're doing who or what is coming towards you in love right now. And you chose to come into the reading under this archetype, which is the Storyteller archetype. And I'm just going to read that to you. So the light attributes are ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. And the shadow attribute is making up tales that harm others. So that is your main card, the Storyteller, with the little white calcite here. I'm just going to show you that there. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. So for some of you, this might be you might actually be having somebody who is a writer, or somebody who is good with words, somebody who is very expressive, somebody who's a great communicator, somebody who is very creative, like I say, a writer or a poet, something like that. If we're talking about who is coming towards you. Let's see what else we've got. I've got some pre-shuffle some oracle cards. We've also got the Earthworm. And we have this crystal as well, which is red jade. Red jade, the keywords for that are warrior, individuality, and the star sign that goes with it is Aries. So it might actually be a fire sign. The fire sign of Aries might be important in terms of who's coming towards you. I feel like this person is going to be very strong. Very sure of themselves, very confident, because Aries is all about me. It's got a very powerful energy to it. It's also the very beginning of the zodiac, the sort of Western zodiac. But there's a lot of energy and power and passion to Aries. So I felt this person is going to have a lot of power and passion to them, but they might also be quite shy, because the Earthworm is kind of the opposite to Aries, in the sense that it's lives its life to the most part and under the earth, doesn't it? It's sort of hidden. But if you see inside this Earthworm, there's lots of colours, and that's reminding me of the creativity of this Storyteller card. So I feel this person is going to be very creative, but they might be very passionate and have a lot of passion, like the Aries, like the red jade, but it might be in quite an understated way, because they might be quite shy as well, but also very resilient, because the Earthworm, if you cut an Earthworm, it's not dead, it comes back together, it can rebuild itself. So it might be somebody that's gone through a lot in life and is very resilient, still managing to find the magic and the creativity in life through, with the Storyteller card here. But just somebody who's just very passionate and has a lot of inner strength, has a lot of courage, has a lot of just has a lot of strength to them. But it may not be obvious in their outward persona, because they've got the Earthworm here as well. But they're definitely, what I would say with all the colours here under, inside the Earthworm, is this person is really a creative. I feel like this person is very much a creative. If they're not in the creative industries, they have a lot of creative hobbies and pastimes, particularly around, writing, poetry. They're also big readers, that kind of thing. So I feel like in terms of who, that's kind of gives me a sense of who this person is. But let's get your tarot out. I just want to say a big thank you if you have liked, if you have subscribed, if you've given me a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. Thanks so much for doing that. And if you feel that you want to do that, I'm going to take that. That's the Fool card. Then please do. So let's just see. So we've got the Fool here. So who or what is coming towards pile number 1 in love? It's only somebody that wants a new beginning with you. It might be a bit of a risk to that new beginning because the Fool is taking a leap of faith. Who or what is coming towards pile number 1? We've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got the Fool, we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Nine of Swords. Who or what is coming towards part number 1 in love? And the Hierophant. Okay. And the Strength card. It's interesting you've got the Strength card, which is also a Leo. So again, it goes with the kind of, Aries is also a fire sign. So we've got 2 fire signs here showing up quite strongly. So I feel like this person might have a strong fire element. If it's not their sun sign, have a strong fire element in their chart, and they may have a lot of passion to them, a lot of heat to them. But it might be something that's not sort of overly kind of obvious, really, with the earthworm here. I feel like there's also a lot of sensitivity to them. So Aries, as a sign, is not necessarily a sign that one would initially associate with sensitivity. It's a sign of confidence. It's a sign of, strength. It's a sign of kind of me. But I feel like because we've got the earthworm, there is a sensitivity to this person, that you wouldn't necessarily associate with Leo and with Aries, but it's definitely there, and it goes with their creativity. There's a creative, sensitive side to them. But it might be that this person wants a new beginning with you, with the Fool card here. So I feel like it's a new start. It might be a new relationship that's coming towards you. That's kind of what I feel here. I feel with the Fool card, it's a new relationship that's on its way toward you, but there might be a few risks involved in that, and that might be why you've got the Nine of Swords here, because the Nine of Swords can talk about anxiety and worry and stress. So it could be that this is somebody who wants a new beginning with you, but they feel that there might be some risks to it. It could be somebody that's already, with the earthworm here, that is around you, but is kind of hidden, or that's keeping themselves hidden, or keeping themselves sort of underground. But with all these colours here, they're feeling a lot of deep feelings for you, or they have feelings for you, but they're protecting them. It's not out in the open. And maybe the idea of coming forward is causing them a little bit of anxiety, but they're wanting to do that with the Fool card here. And it may be as well that they're wanting, or they're seeing that it could lead to a committed situation. So I feel like this, whoever it is, I feel like it is a new situation, a new relationship, and it might be for some of you, or for many of you, somebody that's already around you, but that is not able to be maybe outgoing enough to show how they're really feeling at the moment. Maybe they're feeling they've got to protect that in some way. But with the Hierophant here, that is a card of commitment. So I feel like this person is thinking that they want a new beginning with you, or they want to start something with you, and their goal is for commitment. But maybe it takes some courage with the Lion here and with the Red Jade, some courage. Maybe they feel it's going to take some courage to express how they're feeling, to open up with how they're feeling. But I definitely feel this person, for many of you, is around you at the moment, or maybe on the outskirts of your life, or maybe looking at you from afar, or something like that. But they want this kind of, they want a committed relationship with you. Queen of Cups, they have deep feelings. So I feel this person is coming towards you. It's a new connection. So I don't feel it's an ex or anyone like that. I feel it's somebody that you might already know, it might be around you, but certainly looking at you or aware of you, but somehow is keeping their feelings hidden. But their feelings are deep with the Queen of Cups here. They have deep feelings for you, and they see you in a very I think they're very attracted to you. They see you in a very beautiful way. The Queen of Cups is always, to me, just a really, it's probably the classiest, for a better word, the classiest of the queens. She's just very, 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 again, understated. So I think it's a good match between the two of you. She's not the most outgoing of the queens. She's not like the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles. She is a queen of deep emotions and feelings, maybe as well, probably the more private of the queens in terms of her energy. She's not, I mean, she's a queen, so she's wise and she is, you know, the top of her game, but she's not out there like the Queen of Wands, or she's maybe not as, I mean, when you think of the Queen of Swords, she's, you know, somebody who's able to communicate really well, very intellectual. And she does have those skills, but she's just much more quiet and dreamy and creative. So I feel the two of you might be two creatives or have very creative, if you're not in that in terms of your work, you have that in common in terms of you have that creative energy in however that is, however you express that, and being creative in your life in any way is really important for you and for them. So I feel like that is what is also attracting this person to you. So I feel like this is a new relationship for a lot of you, but there might be some risks to it. So maybe it's somebody in and around you that maybe feels that might be a bit risky. They maybe need some courage to express how they're feeling. Maybe it's causing them a little bit of stress at the moment, but they're thinking in a long-term way, in a committed way. Now, in terms of signs, I did say Aries and Leo, but with the Queen of Cups, I mean, that could be any of the water signs. And with all the creativity of the storyteller and also all these colours, which also reminds me of creativity, within the earthworm, I mean, I associate a lot of that with the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Nine of Swords is Gemini. Hierophant is Taurus. So those are just some of the astrological signs that might mean something to you. But let's see what else we have. Let's have one of these cards. See what we've got here. So who or what is coming towards part number one in love? Who or what? What does this say? Accept compliments. Accept compliments. This person might want to. I feel like, again, it kind of goes to the whole energy of maybe somebody looking at you from a distance, where it's a new relationship, maybe a crush situation or something like that. That somebody's kind of like wants to give you compliments or something like that, you know, that you might have at the beginning of something. What have we got here? You are healing. You are healing. There we go. So let's see what else we've got here. There might be a healing aspect to this connection for them. So they may feel that it would bring them healing or calm them a little bit. I feel like maybe it might calm them down a little bit. That's kind of what they're thinking. Or bring them calm in some way. So let's ask, who or what is coming towards part number one in love? We have the Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups again. So definitely this is love. I'll tell you what's coming towards you is love. Love is definitely coming towards you. A loving relationship. Who or what is coming towards you in love, please? Who or what is coming towards part number one in love? Who or what is coming towards part number one in love? I feel like this person is going to be very loving, caring and nurturing towards you, and they want that in the connection. The Fool again. This is definitely a new beginning. This is definitely a new relationship. It's an adventure. It's a new start. It's a leap of faith. It's someone that is new. It's not somebody from the past. Who or what is coming towards part number one in love? What do we have here? The Ten of Pentacles. Again, it goes to the Hierophant. This person is going to want commitment. And the Knight of Swords. And the King of Swords. So this person is going to be really clear and honest and truthful. With the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, this person is going to be an honest, truthful, honourable person. And they're going to be very clear about how they feel about you. There's not going to be any... there isn't going to be any confusion with how they feel about you. They're just going to be really clear about it. And honesty and integrity is going to be really important to this person. And I think the communication between the two of you is going to be on point. There's going to be really good communication between the two of you. And I think when this person decides to move, they're going to do it quickly with the Knight of Swords here. They're going to take that leap of faith, and they're just going to do it. They might, like I say, I feel there's a strong sense of them being around you, but sort of hidden in a way, or kind of underground, or keeping all their feelings in. But when they decide to express those feelings, it's going to be quick. Queen of Cups, like I said, you've got the Queen of Cups twice. This is going to be somebody who's going to have a lot of loving, caring feelings towards you. They're going to feel there's a strong bond between the two of you. And there is an awful lot, again, of creativity in this connection. You might be artists, poets, writers, I don't know, chefs, painters, anything like that, where you're either doing it as a living, they're doing it as a living, or you are both very interested in creative pursuits. You might have creative hobbies, you might be crafters, anything like that. But it could be as well that there's a writer here. Somebody's a writer in this connection. The Fool, they want to begin again. But it's a risk. It does have a risk to it. There is a risky element to this for this person, coming forwards, maybe opening up how they're feeling. But they're going to do it because with the Ten of Pentacles, this person wants commitment. It goes with the Hierophant. They are interested in a committed relationship. They're not interested in a fling. They don't want to hook up. They're not interested in just dating. If they do start to date you, it's with a very firm, positive view to making this situation committed, stable, loyal, and strong. There's that feeling to it. But again, I don't feel it's anyone from the past. It goes with the Aries. Aries is the beginning of the astrological of the zodiac system, the Western zodiac system. So it's the beginning. It's also symbolic of the beginning of something. The earthworm is the beginning of the earth suit in this particular deck. So again, it signifies the start of something. You have the Fool twice. It's the beginning of the Fool through the major arcana. So this is a new relationship that's coming towards you. It's not something that you've had before. But I feel that for some of you, this person might be somebody that or that's on the outskirts of maybe your life, or maybe it's somebody that you have a crush on and they have a crush on you. Just wondering, if they're going to reveal themselves to you, and I feel this person will. With the storyteller as well, they may be having a lot of, they may be writing a lot about you. They may be journaling a lot about you, that kind of thing. You may be you're definitely occupying their thoughts a lot, because you've got the Knight of Swords and you've got the King of Swords as well. So I feel like this person is going to act quickly, and there's going to be a strong plan. They're going to come forwards with a plan, certainly. So in terms of astrological signs for these, obviously the Queen of Cups, again, could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ten of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. Knight of Swords and the King of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So let's see if we've got anything here. Do we have one more of these? Maybe we'll have two more of these. Let's have a look here. Who is coming towards pile number one in love? Who or what is coming towards pile number one in love, please? What's this say? Be mindful with your money, honey. Okay, that might be a specific message for somebody there. Who or what is coming towards? So maybe with that, it might be that they're just going to be very good at managing money as well. Somebody who's involved in money, looking after money. So maybe they are in financial services or something like that, but they're also very creative. They have creative pursuits. So it could be something like that. Who or what is coming towards part number one in love, please? Somebody who's going to be very prudent, good at saving, good at providing. That would go with the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles is like a family situation, and they've, financially, they're in a very good place. The whole Ten of Pentacles card is an excess of material comfort and wealth, really. So I feel like this person's going to be a good provider. Who or what is coming towards pile number one in love, please? Let's see what we've got. So that one there. Let's see what this one is. And this one is breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. There we go. So maybe somebody who's very relaxed as well. Where the situation, I feel like it might be that it's a very, once it gets off the ground, it's going to be a very calm connection, because you've got these cards of commitment here. So I feel like this person isn't going to be somebody who is up and down in their mood, or I just think they're going to be quite stable, or very stable, very loyal, very trustworthy, steady, but not in any way unimaginative. I feel like they've got a huge imagination and creativity, so they will be exciting to be with, they will be very loving, but they'll be very stable, and I feel that they will want the connection to be on an even keel. So it won't be a connection which is up and down and unpredictable. It will be very much on an even keel, a very stable, secure and solid connection. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, who or what is coming towards you in love, and you chose to come in under this card that says Rebel. The Rebel card, it has a light and shadow attributes to it. It's part of the archetype deck. And the light attributes are challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. And the shadow attributes are rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. So the Rebel. And the Red Jasper. So this person, or whoever it is, if we're looking at who is coming towards you, I feel this person is going to be somebody that is not somebody who doesn't conform. It's going to be like a non-conformist kind of personality. Somebody who's a bit of a maverick, somebody who stands out. He's not going to toe the line. It's going to be somebody who does their own thing, is going to stand up in their own kind of space, if you like. Somebody who's completely independent. So as a character, they're going to be independent. They're going to be maybe somebody who fights for causes. So it could be somebody who stands up for the underdog, somebody who fights against established authority and norms. So it's not going to be somebody who is conformist or conservative with a small c. They are somebody who's going to be out there, being different. So this is a different kind of character. I feel there's a lot of excitement with them. I feel they're very exciting as a character. You wouldn't ever get bored with them. They've got a lot going on. They've got a lot to say. They've got a lot of ideas, and they're willing to challenge anything or anyone that they don't feel. There's probably a strong sense of social justice with them as well. So they're willing, like I say, to fight for the underdog. It's that kind of character. You've also got the Amber here. Now, Amber does relate to a Leo and Aquarius, so those star signs might mean something here. And the key words to that is warmth, regeneration, and grounding. So I feel this person might be some sort of environmentalist as well. There's a lot of connection with all this green here to the earth. I feel like they could be a bit of a, an eco-warrior or something like that. They have that kind of feel to them. Somebody that just lives an unconventional life. So they're not conventional, this person, definitely. Amber, it could be something that's very wise as well, because amber is kind of tree resin that has, built up and fossilised over hundreds and hundreds of years. So I feel like this person's probably got a lot of wisdom to them, but they're very grounded again. There's a lot of down-to-earth energy to them. I can see this person sort of, just kind of being somebody that would, this person's actually sitting in a tree, which is what I said, they're a little bit of an eco-warrior, or somebody who might, feel like they want to build their own home, or have their own homestead and, create their own way of living. And so they're completely unconventional in everything they do and the way that they think. That is kind of the kind of energy of this person that I feel, or it could be that you are heading as well towards a situation that's quite unconventional. It's not a conventional situation. That's the other thing, the other way of looking at it. Now you've got the phoenix rising from the ashes. Now for many of you, this might be somebody that you've already had a connection with. I don't know how you're going to feel about that. So somebody that you're going to reconcile with, because the phoenix does rise from the ashes. It reminds me of rebirth, regeneration. I think we had regeneration in this, didn't we? Did we have regeneration? No, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, so something that's coming out of the ashes. So I feel like for many of you this could be reconciliation. And there's a lot of fire. I feel like with these two cards, there's literally a lot of fire in this situation, a lot of heat in this situation. So this could be a very passionate connection, a very but something whereby it will be an improvement on what has gone before, with the phoenix here rising from the situation. And maybe with this rebel here, it needs to maybe if we're looking at what is coming towards you, and if we're looking at it being probably something or someone coming back from the past or a reconciliation, it's going to change with the rebel card here. It's going to kick back against what it was before. It's going to be something new. Something maybe more grounded, something more, something that is, maybe something that's rebellious in some way, or kicks back against the norm, isn't conformist in some way. But anyway, let's ask. So if you, just want to say a big thank you if you've subscribed, if you've liked, give me a thumbs up, if you have commented, thank you so much for doing that. It does mean a lot to me. It does really motivate me, because it can be a lonely road on YouTube sometimes. So it's great to get feedback, and it's great to get acknowledgements. So if you feel like you do want to do that, then please do, if you like the reading. But anyway, let's ask, what or who is coming towards pile number 2 in love right now? Let's see, who or what's coming towards pile number 2. 7 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love, please? I feel like I need to bring those down a bit so you can see them, that's better. Who or what is coming towards part number 2 in love, please? 3 of Pentacles. And then what else have we got? And the Emperor. Right, okay. And the Strength card. I feel like almost certainly for many of you, and I don't know how pleased you are going to be to hear this, but it does feel to me like it's someone from the past coming in, a situation coming back from the past, because you have the 7 of Wands, which is a card often of challenges, and because this person in this particular 7 of Wands is sitting on this mat and she's got her eyes closed in a sort of yoga pose, and it makes me feel that maybe there was some challenges in the situation, and you had a pause, had a break, and you've both been replenishing or healing in some way. But as with the traditional meaning of the 7 of Wands, you are ready to overcome the challenges. So I feel like this is somebody who wants to overcome the challenges. Maybe they have, like I say, healed, relaxed, recharged, had to rethink their ideas, do things differently, thinking that they've got to do things differently here with the Rebel card. And the 6 of Swords is about moving away from difficult territory onto smoother waters, or towards calmer waters. So I feel like this person is coming back towards you, but they want to leave whatever was wrong in the situation, whatever choppy waters that you had, or difficulties that you have, challenges that you have. They want to leave that behind and move into something better. And maybe with the Rebel card here, it's about doing things differently, thinking outside the box this time around, something like that. The 3 of Pentacles is a collaboration. So I feel like it is going to be something where you are going to collaborate and work with somebody else again from the past, be with them from the past. And I feel like this person is coming towards you. Now, maybe this person with the Emperor card here was somebody who was quite detached in their emotions, or quite detached in their feelings. This is a person, also somebody who's very much in charge of their work situation, So, but it could also mean that the situation has become detached or was detached, or yeah, that the heart connection has kind of it went from it for a period of time. But with the Phoenix card here, it just makes me feel this person. And funnily enough, this, I mean, it isn't a phoenix. I think it's supposed to be some sort of, it looks like an animal's head, doesn't it? With the antlers or something. But it is the same pose as the phoenix here. It's the same pose, really. So I feel like this person is looking and thinking, because the Emperor is about strategizing, it's thinking to reconcile, to raise the situation from the ashes, to bring it back, really. And there's a lot of strategizing. So it is definitely somebody that is coming back from the past, I feel. And it goes with the resin, you know, something that's kind of built up over time. So maybe there's a lot of history to this person, or you had a lot of history with this person. And it might be from, you know, from somebody from actually, for many of you, or for some of you, from long ago, actually. So maybe it's an ex from long ago who wants to revive the situation. Now, the Emperor is Aries, as a I think we had Aries here, didn't we? No, we had Leo and Aquarius, and then we had Aries. So that is another astrological sign. We've also, funnily enough, got Leo here for the Strength card. So again, I think Leo and Aries came up a lot in pile number 1, actually. I think those are one of the 2 signs. But anyway, just as if you feel drawn to pile number 1. But the Strength card here, maybe this is something that's going to require a lot of strength, going to require a lot of tact, because the Strength card is about overcoming something in a tactful, gentle way. So, you know, overcoming, you know, taming the lion, if you like. So maybe this situation with the 6 of Swords that you were with in this person before was difficult. Maybe there was a lot of burn to it, with the Phoenix rising from the ashes, and the Leo and the Sagittarius, which are fire signs. Maybe there was a lot of burn in it, there was a lot of hurt in it. But there needs to be, almost like with the Rebel card, a shift in perspective, seeing things differently. And I think that's what this person is trying to do, to shift the situation, the way they think about it, and also to hope that the situation can shift and be better in some way. You know, change, transform, like the resin changes into, you know, amber, you know, crystallizes, or whatever it happens to it over a long period of time. So I feel like this situation is something from the past. There might have been a lot of burn to it, a lot of challenges in it. This person might have been quite detached. The situation is obviously at the moment detached. But this person is thinking and strategizing about how to bring it back. And this person is somebody, and it goes very much with the Rebel card, who is independent. They are an independent person. They are in charge of themselves. They might be somebody who's in charge of their world, in charge in their work situation, somebody who is a really good thinker, somebody who is, you know, unconventional in some way. Or maybe they've got an unconventional element to them, because the Emperor can be quite a conventional card, actually. You know, they're sort of the archetypal father figure, the archetypal husband figure. But maybe this person is that on the outside, but they've got a rebellious streak. They've got a maverick streak to them. They've got, something which also fights against authorities. They might be a person of contradictions. They might have a few contradictions in their personality, because they're coming across as a rebel and the Emperor, which is like a bit of a contradictory energy, really. But this person wants to collaborate with you. They want to bring this situation back. Now, in terms of other astrological signs, 7 of Wands is Leo, 6 of Swords is Aquarius, 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn, Emperor, as I said, is Aries, and Strength is Leo energy. So let's see if we've got any of these cards. So what or who is coming towards part number 2 in love right now, please? What or who? I feel like that one wants to come out, and that one 3. What have we got here? We've got pause. Yes, so the situation might be on pause, or might have been on pause. Peacock, confidence. Well, that would definitely go with the Empress. I feel this person is feeling confident about coming back towards you, and maybe with all the plumage of the peacock here, like that's what the male peacock does to attract the mate, shows off all their plumage. And I can see the little heart on this peacock's chest, so I feel like this person wants to attract you again, is confident as well that they can do it. And then listen. So pause, confidence, listen. I feel like this person is wanting maybe for you to listen to them, to listen to their when they come towards you, to listen to what they want to say, maybe. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. So who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love, please? Who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love, please? Who or what? 8 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles again. Could be somebody, you could have a work connection with this person. You could have worked with them in the past. You could, with the Emperor card here, that could be your boss or somebody like that. So you could have had a connection with them before. You might have worked with them. But this is definitely somebody coming back in from the past. 9 of Pentacles. Who or what is coming towards you? Coming towards pile number 2, I should say, in love. Who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love? 9 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. Right, okay, so with the overarching energy being the 2 of Swords, I feel like it is something that maybe is up in the air at the moment. So it's not something, like you're in separation from them, or it hasn't been, it's not, it's maybe there was a bit of confusion around it, or there were some choices in it, or there was some weighing up or something within it. But they are, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's definitely them wanting to work on and collaborate with you again, to connect with you again. 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. I mean, those are both 2 cards of wish fulfillment. So this person definitely wants you again. They want you back again. They're wishing and dreaming for you again. They're seeing you as somebody who's so attractive and that they want to be with. I mean, look at this. I love this. I mean, this is probably one of my most favourite depiction in this. Is just the Mystical Moments Tarot of the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, look at this image. It's just so gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, she just looks so beautiful and so plentiful in the 9 of Pentacles, because the 9 of Pentacles, she's got the apple in her hand, so you might be a huge temptation, because that is reminding me of the apple in the Garden of Eden. And so you might be a massive temptation to this person, but they definitely want you back again. They see you as somebody who's very abundant, somebody who is very attractive. The 9 of Cups, emotionally, you are a huge wish fulfillment for them. You would make them very happy. I think they think that you would make them very happy. And with the 8 of Wands here, I feel like coming after the Emperor, which is all about strategizing and planning, that they might be wanting to come towards you quite quickly, because the 8 of Wands is about speedy movement. So it makes me feel this person wants to move now quite quickly towards coming back towards you. But because you've got the 2 of Swords here, they may just still need to tweak a few things, because this 8 of Wands is traditionally a quick movement, but because she is floating, it makes me feel that it's maybe not as quick as a normal 8 of Wands speed that you would get. But there is definitely ideas to move the situation forward, definitely towards you and them being together, in something that they would see as kind of wish fulfillment situation. And on this 2 of Swords as well, which again is a beautiful depiction of the 2 of Swords, you've got these 2 little birds together on top of this hat, on top of their home together, just looking at each other, connecting really. So I feel like this person is dreaming about you and them connecting together, wanting you to be together. And this is definitely somebody, pile number 2, from the past for you, 100%. So the 8 of Wands in terms of astrological signs would be the was Sagittarius energy. 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo, and the 9 of Cups is Pisces. And 2 of Swords is Libran energy. So let's see what else we've got. I'm being called to draw some of these cards. Let's see what these say. So who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love? Who or what is coming towards pile number 2 in love, please? So we have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So maybe, maybe if you're in separation, you are having fun in your single life. And this person with the peacock here is trying to, is trying to attract you, is trying to bring you back, really, because you're a wish fulfillment. Maybe they're thinking that you are, happily single. Who or what is coming towards part number 2 in love, please? Who or what? What's this one say? Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Yeah, we'll go with all of everything this person's wanting to do, which is come towards you with the 8 of Wands here. Come back. Renew the love. With the Phoenix here, rising from the ashes. Who or what is coming towards part number 2 in love right now, please? Who or what is coming towards? Last card of the reading is, oh my goodness me, part number 2, wedding rings. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Wow. So there you go, pile number 2. That has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, who or what is coming towards you in love. And you chose to come into the reading under this archetype card, which is the Pioneer archetype, and it has got both light and shade to it. So the light aspect is passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and the shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving on. So the Pioneer card is your card. So you also came in with a little pink bead here. So we've also got a couple of oracle cards. Let's have a look at those. So you've got the Firefly. There we go, the Firefly, beautiful card. Plus, this is a crystal card, and it's the green calcite actually, and the key words for that are fertility, abundance and growth. So let's see, it also relates to Cancer, the sign of Cancer, planet Venus, which rules Cancer and Taurus. So this is a card that apparently attracts abundance, and positive. It's got, it's a very positive crystal. It's also, it also says, interestingly, because I'm just thinking of the Pioneer here, it's got the courage to explore outside your comfort zone. So I feel like this person, we're looking at who, this person is going to be like an explorer. It's going to be somebody who is always interested in doing new things, somebody that might be always moving on to the next thing with the Firefly here, because the Firefly is a little fly that comes out, it burns brightly, looks beautiful, but it doesn't do it for long. It shines for a while very brightly, and then it goes, it's not shining anymore. So I feel like with the Pioneer, this might be also something which is a new situation for you that sort of sparks up. And the Pioneer is somebody that discovers something new. So I feel like, bring something new into, or create something new, or find something new, is always exploring. So I feel like this might be a new situation for a lot of you. A situation that's going to be very abundant for you, certainly with the green calcite here, that's going to be fertile, that's going to be, that's going to have a lot of growth and potential for growth. But with the Firefly and the Pioneer, I feel like it might be a new situation as opposed to anything from the past. It might be a new connection that's on its way towards you. And I feel like it's going to have a lot of spark to it. It's going to have a lot of energy to it. It's going to have a lot of warmth to it. And it's going to be something brand new. It's going to be something maybe that you're not expecting as well. It might come out of the blue. yeah, so I feel like with these cards, it's probably something like a new connection. Now, obviously, with the fire here, I'm thinking of the fire signs of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. That's just initially, because we've also got a bulb. It looks like a bulb here, doesn't it? It looks like a light bulb with all these light, this light coming out of it, and this heart in the centre. Like a new, and it reminds you of, the whole idea of new things, new ideas, that pioneers, create or find. Yeah. But anyway, but I feel like this person as a character is going to be an explorer. Is going to be somebody who is very original, maybe in their thinking. Somebody who maybe invents things or creates things from nothing. Maybe very resourceful as well as a personality. Anyway, let's ask. But I just want to say a big thank you if you are, if you've subscribed, if you liked or left a comment. It does really lift my spirits, I have to say that. Because, as I said before, I think in the other reading, sometimes it can be quite lonely as a contributor or as a creator on YouTube. And it's great to get feedback. And also it's just great in terms of just developing the channel and making the channel grow. And obviously if the channel grows, then as a creator you're going to put more time and focus into it. So if you feel that you want to do that, then please do, particularly if you like the reading. But anyway, let's see what or who is coming towards, let's bring these down so you can see them, is coming towards pile number 3 in love, please. Who or what is coming towards pile number 3 in love? I feel like it's going to be very heart-centered, because as I said that I looked at the pink, little pink stone here, and the heart that's also surrounded by pink. So I feel like it's going to be heart-centered. It's going to be a very loving connection. Green and pink are the colours of the heart chakra. So I feel like this is going to, maybe it's going to happen very suddenly with the firefly here. It's going to just spark up very suddenly, somehow. So who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love, please? But there is going to be a big spark here. Let's see. We've got a Hierophant. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Wands. Who or what is coming towards, and the 6 of Cups. Now, I didn't say this in any of the other 2 readings because it didn't really come out. 4 of Swords is the overarching energy. But I feel like you're going to meet this person somewhere which is going to be, you might be watching them or they might be watching you with a firefly and this 6 of Wands, where you can see clearly people looking at this person. So maybe this person's going to be like somebody who is, I don't know, entertaining, or with a pioneer spirit here, maybe showing something or demonstrating something, or being out on show in some way with a firefly, because the fireflies, like I say, come out at night and we can see them and they burn brightly, they shine brightly. So maybe it's like you're just going to go and see, I don't know, a band or a play or something like that, and this person is going to be there somehow and you're going to be watching them, or they're going to be doing something, entertaining you in some way. Maybe they're a writer as well, or they are creative in some way. Maybe they're doing a reading or a poetry reading, or it's something like where they're on show in some way, and it's maybe around their own work. Maybe they're demonstrating their own work, maybe they're an artist or something like that, or an inventor or something, where you're going to go and watch them, you're going to see them, and that's where you're going to meet them. That's kind of what I feel. It's something new, and I didn't have that information didn't come through in part number 1 and 2 about where we were going to meet them and all that sort of stuff. But in this particular reading, I feel that that's coming through. And also the 3 of Cups is like is usually a card of celebration and parties. So it might be in a social situation. I feel like you're going to meet this person in a social situation, a party situation, or a situation where you are on show, or they are on show, demonstrating something or showing their work in some way or something like that. And that's how you're going to meet it. But it is a new situation. It is not a situation from the past. And at the moment, you haven't met them yet, because the 4 of Swords is a card of rest. a card of respite. It's a sleeping card. So I feel like the situation, it's all frozen as well. It's not sparked up yet, but it will do. It is going to spark up for you. That is what's coming towards you in love. And it's going to be a committed situation. Like I say, I feel like with the Hierophant here, it's going to lead to commitment. It's not going to be... It might start off quite light with 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. It might start out as just dating, just having a good time together. Just kind of maybe this person wants to impress you quite a lot, or with the 6 of Wands, I feel like when they meet you, they're going to instantly want to be recognised by you. They're going to instantly want to be acknowledged by you, and they're going to do a lot to try and get your attention. So I feel like when you're in this social situation, that you're going to meet them, and they're going to notice you, and they're going to want a lot of attention from you straight away. And it might start off as quite fun or dating, but there is commitment here with the Hierophant. This is going to lead to commitment. It's going to lead to a committed situation. But at the moment, you haven't met them. You haven't met them yet, but you will do. 6 of Cups is going to feel like a soulful connection. It's going to feel like a soulful connection. You might feel like you've known them for a very long time, even though I don't feel this is a connection from the past. But it might feel like there is an immediate bond with this person, that you feel very drawn to them, that there is, this kind of soulful connection. But again, there's a lot of people in this 6 of Cups. So it makes me feel, again, that you're going to meet them where where there's a lot of people, really. So it might be, maybe with the Hierophant here, with this person working in their study, it might be through a work situation that you're going to meet them as well. But they're going to want you to notice them. They're going to want to impress you. They're going to, I feel like, again, with this Hierophant here working away, I feel like this person spends a lot of time working on their ideas, that they are very thoughtful, that they have a lot of, they might be working on trying to bring something, trying to create something new that might be quite pioneering in spirit. They might be working on a brand new theory or a brand new idea, or something that's a bit revolutionary, something like that. But at the moment, it is, you haven't met them yet. So in terms of astrological signs, the Hierophant is Taurus, 3 of Cups is Cancer, 6 of Wands is Leo, 6 of Cups is Scorpio, and the 4 of Swords is Libran energy. So that's just what I'm feeling there. So let's see if we've got some of these cards. What or who is coming towards pile number... this person's going to be fun. I feel like this person is definitely going to be fun. They're going to bring a lot of fun into your life. They might be quite mischievous, but not in a bad way. But I just feel like they've got a lot of mischief around them, and they like to shine, so they're going to be outgoing. I feel like this person isn't going to be a shy person. They're going to be outgoing. So who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love? You are healing. Now, this did come out in one of the other piles, but I can't remember which. So maybe you and them are going through a bit of a healing process at the moment. Certainly go with the 4 of Swords, which is a time of respite and healing in some way. Getting ready for this new connection that's coming towards you. Nourish yourself. So yeah, maybe now, and that might be why you've got the 4 of Swords at the moment, it's about, nourishing yourself, healing, getting yourself back on track, feeling confident in yourself. Because when we feel good in ourselves from a whole, when we've kind of healed ourselves and we feel whole within ourselves, we vibrate high, don't we? And then we attract something of the same calibre. So maybe that's what's going on at the moment with the both of you, that you are healing, that you are caring for yourselves, that you're nourishing yourselves, for getting ready for when you're going to actually meet. Embrace your sensitivity. Embrace your sensitivity here. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. So, who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love, please? Who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love, please? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, right under the Hierophant. So this person is not going to want a fling. This is a person who's serious. This is a committed energy. This person wants commitment. Queen of Wands. 4 of Wands. Wow. Who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love? And the 5 of Pentacles. and the Two of Cups. So, you know, I feel like maybe that's why you've got the healing and the nourish yourself. I feel like both of you, or certainly this person, will have been through some heartache, would have been through some upset, would have been in situations where they felt out in the cold, and they need to heal at the moment. They need to nourish themselves. They need to get warm again, because this card is quite cold. This is a cold card. So I feel like this person, when you meet them, will have gone through their fair share of heartache, and maybe you will have done too. But this person will come to you when they've got over that, when they've healed that. And it might be at the moment that they're healing and you're healing with the Four of Swords here. But when they come, they will be a card. This is somebody who is, the King of Pentacles is a solid, stable character. They're a solid, stable character. They are very steady, they are very reliable, they're very loyal, they're materially very successful. So whoever it is that's coming towards you is going to be materially very well off. And they're very generous. So the King of Pentacles is a generous card. They're also a card that a character that doesn't like being on their own. So this person sees their life always with somebody else, always with their other person. So they're not a solitary card. So I feel like this person, so being in a relationship is natural for them. A committed, solid, stable relationship is a natural thing for them, and that is what they want. It comes right next to this card, the Green Cowslip, which is all about abundance and growth and fertility. So for them, they want to grow a stable, settled connection with you. They will definitely see you as, you know, you will definitely stand out for them. You will shine for them, because Queen of Wands is somebody who stands out. So maybe these cards are the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. You will stand out in the crowd. So when you meet them in this social situation, you're going to stand out, because the Queen of Wands has got this beautiful sunflower. You will be the person that attracts them. They will be looking at you as much as you are looking at them, and you will stand out from the crowd. Definitely, they will be very attracted to you, because the Queen of Wands is probably the most overtly attractive of all the queens. She is very charismatic. She's very, just very sexy. It's not sexy, very sexy. Very, just look at all these peacock feathers. You know, peacocks are, you know, the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful birds of all the bird kingdom, aren't they? If not the most beautiful. So I feel like all the eyes are here on her dress, so all the eyes will be on you, and their eyes will be on you. They will be very attracted to you, certainly. And the Four of Wands, I mean, again, you've got the Four of Wands, you've got the Hierophant. The Four of Wands is a milestone card. It's the 1111 sign. It's usually a card of celebration. It's also a card of commitment. It's the obvious marriage card. You know, the Four of Wands can often mean the canopy, you know, the sort of canopy that you get in that sort of marriage, outside marriage scene. So, and with these two figures on top of this house here, so I feel like this person is going to see you as a sort of a soulmate kind of energy. It comes right, we've got the Six of Cups as well, which is a soulmate kind of connection, soulmate energy. They're going to have that strong bond with you. So this is something that they're really going to want to grow. There's going to be a lot of growth and potential in this situation. But it is going to, you know, you'll have both been through your heartache. You'll have both been through your hardships, 100%. But I feel like with the Two of Cups here, you know, it's got that feeling of, again, so in this reading, you've got the Hierophant, which is about commitment. You've got the Four of Wands, which is also a milestone commitment energy around marriage. You've got the Six of Cups, which is a soulful soulmate energy. The Four of Wands, which is a twin flame energy. And you've got the Two of Cups, which is a card of friendship, of real connection, of unity, partnership, balance, harmony, cooperation, pairs. So this person is seeing, you what's coming towards you is a very harmonious relationship, something that is very balanced, where there is an equal give and take between the two of you. But I have to say, it's definitely something that is new. It's definitely something that is new coming towards you. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the King of Pentacles, that could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Queen of Wands, any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Four of Wands is Aries energy, And Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Two of Cups, and that is Cancer energy. So let's see if we've got any of these cards here. Anything that's coming towards part number 3, or who? What or who's coming towards part number 3? What's this? Can you believe it? Wedding rings. When all of us said all of that about commitment, wedding rings. This. So when you meet this person, this is. I feel like it might be quick. It might start off as dating, a bit of fun, but I think it will move quickly into something committed, something stable, something solid. So, I mean, wedding rings is more a sort of symbol of commitment. I mean, take the wedding rings as it resonates, but it's more a symbol of commitment. So, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. So, there you go. Who or what is coming towards part number 3? Shock, and it might be a shock. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. It may just be such a shock for you to meet this person. And I feel like it will, like I said, it will spark up quickly, and it might move along quickly. It might move very quickly from something quite light to something quite serious. Who or what is coming towards part number 3 in love? Passion. It'll be it says insane chemistry, sparks. I think I just said sparking up, sparks and having fun. Again, I sort of said something about it initially being a lot of fun, dating, wanting to have a lot of fun together, equal interest and burning desire. My goodness me, pile number 3. So that has been your reading. That looks like a great relationship to look forward to. So if you have liked the reading, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.